Hello, hello. Hope you are well. Oh, it's the first Saturday of the year. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing okay. We are going to get this year started off right. We always do the first Saturday of every month with chair yoga, and we will not disappoint in 2021. We are going to do the same thing. So we will be doing chair yoga as well every first Saturday of the month for 2021. Hello, good morning, mommy. Yes, 662. I know it's crazy. Woo. Okay, look. So when I get to 1,000, it don't matter wherever I am, I will be posting something. One of the great things about getting to 1,000 subscribers is you're able to teach a class or go live from your mobile device. So here I have to go live from my laptop, so I can't go live as much. However, when I get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, I can go live from my cell phone. So that means I can take you with me everywhere I go. So we need to get to that 1,000. So share, tell everyone to subscribe because we're definitely going to get to that 1,000 number. All right. Again, same thing like 2021, we are going to do our intention words. So let me go ahead and grab that because we have to start off with an intention word. Can't disappoint in 2021. So we're going to get that going. Oh, yesterday's was community, and I thought that was really great. Community, as it falls, community is important, right? We've had to lean on community so much for the pandemic. Unfortunately, 2021 is looking right now a little bit like 2020, but we have hope. We're going to keep the faith that things are going to change for the better. So we are going to keep the faith. All right, let me give these cards a little shuffle. And we're going to go ahead and come over to my meditation mat. I don't have my normal mat today due to chair yoga. Give it a little shuffle. Now, if you are new to my channel, say hello in the chat. Say hi so I can shout you out. I do give shout outs. I pick these intention cards every single day and I share them on my stories. I even text them out to my family, like my mom as well, and my aunties. So this is something that I do and people also share it. So I do come here every single morning. I get on the mat and I choose the intention word. So not just on Saturdays, every single day. So check my stories if you want to see the intention words every single day. Always like to give it some energy before I go ahead and pick one. And I tell you, the cards are always on point. They're always on point. All right. So we are going to put these away, and I'm going to leave that card there for a second. Because I want us to get everything ready that we need for chair yoga. So chair yoga is something that we do in a chair. It's a lot of the same postures that we do, but modified within a chair. So some of the ways that you can do this is by having a chair with no wheels on it and hopefully no arms on it. That's the best chair that you can get. You don't have to have a mat down. If you have a rough surface, feel free to put something down. And then also, if you have a yoga block, feel free to get your yoga block. Go ahead and set it somewhere near your chair so you'll have it handy. If you need to, those people who are like me, we're in the 5 feet crew, you might need a chair, a block to help you. So I'm going to go ahead and put this intention word right in here. And I think that this one's a good one. I will not leave you in suspense. Hey, Vanessa. Hello. Happy New Year. I won't leave you in suspense too much longer with the intention word. So today's intention word is love. Love, love, love. Let's spread the love around, right? We're embracing love for 2021. And I'm feeling in a loving mood. So I hope that you are also feeling in a loving mood, and hopefully you can feel the love that I'm sending through. Feel it, the virtual hugs, all that stuff. Hopefully you can embrace it and feel it, because I definitely love coming on here and going live every single Saturday. It's I've only missed one Saturday since April. Can you believe that? One Saturday. I love it, needless to say. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of today, like an overall full body flow. I want to make sure that we get stuff going in 2021. So we're going to start it off with the bang. So go ahead, get everything you need. I'm going to go head over to the chair so that we can get started. Now, quick tips before we get started. If you have, dry feet, it is cold. If you're in a cold climate, maybe a little cold, maybe you can get some moisturizer. Get to those, soft spots, right? I've already moisturized. Shout out to Jackie with my Peace and Blessings. So I do have that. You can go out, get your shea butter, peaceandblessings.com. You can go ahead and get that. All right, who we got? You just found my channel. All right, we got Red Blocks FMNST. I don't want to say it's RDC Black Feminist, I believe. You just found the channel. Yes, 30-day yoga challenge. This is great to do a 30-day yoga challenge, right? Go ahead and start it off. I'm so happy that you're here. Hello, hello. So get everything you need. Let's get started. Obviously, I got a lot of sleep last night. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling in a good mood for 2021. So let's go ahead and get ourselves settled. I'm going to try to keep the energy down for just a second, but I'm going to bring it right back up. All right, come to a nice comfortable seat. Allow yourself to get settled. It really feels good to just take a moment. Notice your sit bones, right? Get your feet flat on the ground. So uncross your legs, connect your feet with the earth. Connect your feet with the earth. Allow your body to be nice and grounded. Shoulders relax. You can gently close your eyes, take your hands down onto your thighs. Just let your body get nice and soft. We're bringing that awareness to that intention word of love. We're sharing so much love and energy, even though we maybe can't connect in person. We're sharing the love, we're sharing our energy. Energy doesn't have to be in the physical form, right? You know that you're loved even though you can talk to someone, FaceTime someone, text someone words of encouragement. That's love. So continue to share your love as we bring awareness to our breath. Notice the inhales in. Maybe our inhales are shallow or deep, short or long. Just notice wherever you are, not trying to force or change it. And on your exhales, let it be nice and even. Out through the nose. We're going to take another 2 breaths in through the nose and exhale out through the nose. One last one. Inhale in and exhale out. On that next inhale, bringing those arms up overhead, gaze up towards the hands, drop the shoulders away from the ears, maybe taking the hands to touch. Turn the gaze up towards the fingertips. And on that exhale, take them down towards the side. We're going to begin to just warm up our bodies. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead, bring them to touch. Exhale, take the hands down. We got 4 more. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, take it down. And taking it back up. And bring it down. It's nice to get some breaths in the morning. Bring it up. Exhale, take it down. Last one. Inhale, bring it up and hold. Release the shoulders away from the ears. On that exhale, we're going to hinge forward, lowering our hands down towards our toes. Belly on the thigh. Take the chin down into the chest. So this is our forward fold. Just allowing ourselves to release down. Allowing our head to get nice and soft. Maybe shaking our head yes and no. Releasing the tension from our neck. And on that inhale, bringing the arms back up overhead, bringing the hands to touch. Gaze up towards the hands. We're going to take that right hand down, my left, your right down, keeping the left hand up. We're going to sweep that arm over towards the right side. You can hold on to the chair if it's comfortable, sweeping over to the side. Now we're opening up our side body. So just imagine stacking shoulder over shoulder. Opening up, lifting up, gaze up towards the ceiling or the sky. And on that exhale, we're going to float that left hand down. We're going to replace it, come over to the opposite side. Again, turning that gaze up towards the ceiling. We're opening up that side body. Coming back to center. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Allowing the head to fold. We're gently going to walk our hands over to our right side. Again, to just come over to the right. Very nice. Get in that side stretch. Now we're going to take that hand that's out, the outside hand, so our inside hand actually, take it over to our hip and gently turn that gaze up towards the ceiling. So we're just opening up our side body. We're going to bring that inner hand back down and gently walk back to center. Coming over to the opposite side. Again, introducing that side stretch. Taking that inside hand, bringing it over to your hip. Gazing up towards the sky. Now again, you can always have your block. If you can't reach the ground, we're going to bring the ground up to us, right? So bring that block under your hand if you need it. Bringing your hand back down. We're going to walk our hands back to center. Back to that seated forward fold. And on that inhale, bringing both arms back up. Engaging our core here on the way up. Exhale, bringing it down. All right, roll those shoulders out. We're waking up. Good morning. We got a lot of people in here. Hello. We got Tiffany. That is right. Hello. All right. We're going to take our neck down towards our chin. Release your hands down by your side. We're going to take our chin, bring the chin over towards the right. Look towards the right side. We're giving that neck a stretch here, feeling it all over that side. Now, if you have your jaw and your teeth clenched, go ahead and let that go. Release it out. Maybe you might even get a little bit deeper into that stretch. And coming back down, bringing that chin back down to center. And then bring it over to the opposite side. Again, looking to the side. Now, we tend to want to round our shoulders in at this point. Being mindful to keep those shoulders released. Release the tension from the shoulders as we look over to the side. We're sitting up nice and tall. And bringing it back down, taking the chin back down the center. On our next inhale, bringing the chin all the way back up towards the ceiling. Maybe resting the head on the back. And on that exhale, taking that chin back to neutral. All right, bring your arms up overhead. Are we ready to get this started? All right, taking those hands together, we're going to tuck our thumbs in. So tuck those thumbs in. Whichever thumb is going to be on top, that's fine. We're going to bring ourselves up, sitting up nice and tall. So imagine there's a string just pulling you up. Elongate your spine. Feel that belly start to lengthen. And on that exhale, as we press into the feet, we're going to come over towards the right side. Just shifting over slightly. Maybe turning that gaze up towards the ceiling as we stack our chest. And coming back to center and over to the opposite side. And coming back up. Release the hands down. We're going to take those arms out. Take your hands and bring the palms to face you first. We're just going to get those spirit jazz hands going because we're about to work some magic. We're going to bring those hands and palms are going to be out. And again, our fingers are going to move. I want you to take those hands, interlace them. We're going to start our figure eights. Now, these figure eights are really good, especially in a regular practice, when you're trying to get your wrist warmed up for any postures that you're going to be having on pressure on your hands. Downward facing dog, plank, anything. As well as if you're typing on the computer, texting fingers, you will also need that. Let's go the other way. And release it down. So we gave those hands some love. We're going to cross our left foot over our right, hug it in, flex that foot back. I want you to grab with your opposite hand. Grab your foot. Go ahead and give it a tug, and then begin to work your fingers in between your toes. So remember I said moisturize it, right? That's where it comes in handy, just to get those hands through the toes. So if you have long toes, that's where these come in handy. So just begin to move your foot around in a circle. Moving it around. We don't really give our toes some love. So in chair yoga, I like to give our feet a little bit of love. And then going the opposite way. Very nice. And then begin to rock front and back. So we're stimulating our feet. Our feet support us every single day. So we like to give it some love. And release it out. We're going to hug that left knee in towards the chest. Hug it in. And then cross it back over. We're going to begin to lower ourselves down. So just a little bit of a hip stretch here. Just begin to come forward, flat back, lifting up through the chest as you come forward. If you'd like to place a block down, you can. You can place a block down right in front, and you can place your hands on the block. If not, go ahead and place your hands on your thigh, maybe even your foot. Lean forward, flex through the foot. I'm going to be here for 5, 4, maybe even hinge forward if that's comfortable. 3, 2, 1, inhale, come back up, hug the knee in, give it a little rock, and take it down. You can still keep your block there if you have it. We're going to hug in the right knee, hug it in, give it a little rock, and again, cross it over. So we're flexing that foot back. Again, we're going to give those toes some love. So taking your opposite hand, interlace it in through the toes. Get it in there. One side is always a little tighter than the other. And then we're going to begin to make our circles. So this not only helps the toes, this also helps the ankle as well. Moving it around. Going the opposite way. And then a little back and forth. I don't know about you, but this feels good. And if you haven't been able to get massages, hey, now you got one. And release it out. And I hug that knee in. And then cross it back over. We're going to prepare to bring ourselves down. So again, hands can be on your thigh, one thigh on the hand, one thigh on the foot. You can lean yourself forward, flat back, coming forward. Come down to your comfort level. If the block is here and you like to come down a little bit further, feel free. Again, you're going to feel that hip flexor. We're going to be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On that inhale, come back up. Hug that knee into your chest. Give it a rock and lower it down. I want you to bring your knees out as wide as your chair. maybe even where your heels are coming right on the leg of each chair. Now, feel free, listen to your body. Notice where you need to be for your body. We're going to have the heels in, toes faced out. Sitting up nice and tall. First, going to start with a rock. We're waking up our body. Let's start with our rock from left to right. Maybe you can start to begin to come forward and back and forward and back, right? So our seated cat-cows look a little similar to this, except we don't have a little bit of a roll action in there, right? But we're having fun for 2021, so we're gonna incorporate a little bit of roll. We're gonna pause, go the opposite way, roll it out. Sometimes the roll is a little bit different on the non-dominant side. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. We're gonna roll it out and pause at the top. So I want you to bring your chest forward. So bring everything forward. Take those hands to the thighs. We're going to do our shoulder dips here. So dip down on the right side, look left. So we're incorporating that back, our neck, our shoulders, dipping down and coming back up to center. And dip down on the left side. Again, look towards the right. And come back. We're going to dip one more time on each side. Dip down, look left. And come back up. And dip down on the right. And come back. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, take those hands down to center. If you have your block there, you're good. Press into the feet. Keep yourself stable. You can bring your hands down onto the block. You can take it from the high position, medium position, or the low, or maybe just even taking your hands down to the floor, wherever you are. We're listening to our bodies and where we are in this moment, honoring our bodies wherever we are, letting that chin float towards the chest, releasing any tension from our shoulders, allowing our body to sink into the center. And wherever we are, we're going to take that right hand, take it to the center. We're going to place that left hand onto the thigh. We're going to look up towards the ceiling, looking up towards the left side. And on that next exhale, coming back down, swap the hands. Take the left hand down. Right hand comes on the thigh. Look up towards the ceiling. Now I want you to take this at your own pace. If there's any neck tension, feel free to just look towards the side instead of up towards the ceiling. Listening to your body. And on that exhale, coming back down, we're going to swap out again, but this time we're going to take it a little bit deeper. So take that right hand down. We're going to sweep that left arm up towards the sky. Opening up the chest, opening up our shoulders. Again, if this is too intense for you, listening to your body, feel free to take your hand down onto the chair. We're listening to our bodies in 2021. So wherever you are. And on that exhale, lower that left hand down. We're going to swap it out, sweeping that right arm up overhead. Again, listen to your body. Hold on to the chair if this is too much for your shoulders. Again, wherever you are. Sometimes we even notice that one side may be different than the other. Honoring your body where you are today. And on that exhale, take it down. Release yourself all the way down into that forward fold. Notice where you are today. Honor your body where you are. We're loving on ourselves today, so give yourself lots of love. We're going to straighten those hands out. We're going to come to a flat back. Release the shoulders away. And on that exhale, come back down. We're going to press into the feet as we begin to bring ourselves all the way up, bringing those arms up overhead, engaging our core on the way up. And on that exhale, open those hands out to a T. So we're going to transition into our warrior two pose. So we've already got the arms. We're going to now transition with our feet. So on our left side, we're going to turn our toes out towards the side, turn our gaze towards that left hand. Begin to shift that right foot back. So readjust your body, maybe even taking that front leg, right leg off of the chair in front, dropping that hip, bringing that gaze towards the front hand. So wherever you are, you can straighten it out. You can put a bend into the knee, whatever feels good to you, wherever you are. We're lifting up through the chest. We're nice and strong here in our warrior two pose. We're fierce. We got this. You got it. Don't worry. You got this. Relax the shoulders. Keep those hands out. Gaze is right over that ring finger. Keep that back arm nice and strong. And on that next inhale, we're going to drop our back hand down towards the thigh, sweep the front hand overhead. Gaze up towards the hand. Release the tension on the neck, relax the jaw. Let the shoulders relax. Maybe even taking that hand down the leg. Lift up through the chest. And on that exhale, we're going to take that front hand down onto our thigh as we sweep the back arm overhead. Sweep it over. Feeling that side stretch. Inhale, come back to that reverse warrior. I think I like that flow. Can we do that flow another 2 times? Bringing that front arm down, sweep it over. Again, lifting up through the chest each time, creating space. On that inhale, reverse. Exhale, this is our last side stretch. And let's see if we can take that arm off of our thigh and hold on to our imaginary ball overhead. You might shake, it's okay. Holding on, lifting up. Now we're going to turn, bringing our direction down towards that front foot. Turning your hip. Taking that back foot off of the floor, coming onto the ball of that foot. So now we're here with the hip facing forward, the back toe facing forward. Let's go ahead and lift our chest. Lift everything up. We're nice and strong here in our high lunge. On that exhale, we're going to take those hands down behind us as we stretch our chest and lift everything up. Lifting up through the chest, letting the shoulder blades come together. And on that exhale, we're going to release. We're going to drop the back knee down, taking it in, coming back to that wide stance. All right, how was that? How does your body feel, right? Feeling good. We got this. Inhale, take those arms back up overhead. Exhale, take those hands to a T. We got 2 sides, right? So now we're going to do that same thing on the opposite side. So turning our gaze towards our right hand, we're going to turn that toe out as we begin to straighten that left leg, maybe even dropping the hip out in front, having that pinky toe edge of the foot on the mat. Warrior two on our opposite side. Very nice. Taking that gaze right over. Nice and strong here. Readjust where you need to. And on that inhale, we're going to drop the back hand as we lift the gaze up. Take that gaze up towards the ceiling and the hand. On that exhale, side angle here. So taking the forearm down, sweeping the arm overhead. Lift up through the chest. Create space. I know you're doing a great job. Inhale to reverse. Maybe even bringing that hand down, taking the gaze up, lifting through the chest. And on that exhale, taking the arm overhead again. Let's do 2 more of those. Maybe we can pick up the pace a little bit. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, come back to your side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to that side angle here. We're going to hold it here. Taking that arm overhead, we're going to take that arm off of the thigh, hold on to our imaginary ball. Here we're now turning it up. That heat is going to start to rise, right? And as we begin to turn our direction down towards our foot, we're going to turn our body, taking that back foot up onto the ball of the foot, turn the direction into both sides. That back foot is going to be facing towards that front toe. Let's take a moment and lift up here into our high crescent lunge. Just allowing ourselves to get comfortable here. Taking that gaze, relaxing the shoulders. Maybe even taking those hands behind us. Allowing those shoulder blades to come together, lift up through the chest. And on that inhale, we're going to come back up. Taking it back to center. Taking those hands down. We deserve a little rock. All right. Woo. All right. I'm getting warm. I know you're probably already warm. We got this. Take those heels in a little bit. All the way in. As close as you can get them to the leg of the chair. We're going to come up onto the ball of the foot. So lifting those heels up. We're going to come forward. So shift your body forward onto the chair. No resting on the back of the chair. We're going to fully embrace our body and support our body. We're going to just slightly lift our pelvic bone up. All right. So allowing our bodies to come up. We're going to bring those arms up overhead. And on that exhale, coming to goalpost arms, taking those hands out to goalpost cactus arms. We're here almost in our goddess stance. Allowing those shoulders to release. We're going to still feel that energy coming up through the calf and the heels and the hips. Just take a moment here, get settled. This pose is very active because we're still keeping our arms out, releasing our shoulders, engaging our core. So it may feel like we're not doing a lot, but we're doing a lot with this pose. I want you to take another full breath in. Exhale, release it out. Inhale, bring it up. Arms come up overhead. On that exhale, take the hands down, lower the heels down. Shake it out. We're going to take those feet to center. If you have a block, feel free to take it over to the side. We're not going to need it just yet. We're going to take those feet out. So pointing your toes down. I'll actually come back a little. Pointing those toes down towards the mat. So point your toes down, take your hands over towards the side. We're lifting up through the chest. So we're not bringing our bodies off of the chair, but we're just lifting through the chest, taking a slight arch into your back. So I'm going to come over to the side so that I can show you exactly what I'm doing. So I'm bringing my feet up, lifting up through the chest. So we're going to begin to do this, and I'm going to show you two different ways. You can do it this way, or if you'd like to take it up a little bit, I'm going to show you that one on the next round. So again, inhale, lift up through the chest, take the gaze up towards the ceiling. And on that exhale, we're going to come back to a nice neutral spine. On that inhale, lift up through the chest, take the gaze up towards the ceiling. If you'd like to take it up a notch, you can lift the hips up. And on that exhale, come back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Bring it up. If you like to lift the hips, you can. And on that exhale, come back down. 1 more. Lift the hips if it's in your practice. And come back down. Very nice. Bring the feet in. We're going to hug the knees into the chest. Now, if you'd like to sit back and maybe take the heels in, you can. If the heels come up onto the chair, that's great. If you'd like to scoot back, you can. Go ahead and lift your knees up. Give them a rock. So if you like to hold on, interlace, you can still hold on and give them a rock. Whatever's comfortable to you. We're going to release that right leg as we hug in the left. And we're going to cross that leg all the way over. Nice tight cross this time. So you can let that foot kickstand out. You can cross it underneath, whatever feels comfortable to you. Let's go ahead and kickstand it out, and I'm going to show you that way. I'm going to inhale, bring those arms up overhead. And on that exhale, taking those hands down to center. Sitting up nice and tall here, just allowing your body to just simply be. We're going to take that opposite elbow, turn it to the outside of that bent leg, cross leg, and turn the gaze up. So we're almost taking our chair pose, but this is a little bit of a cross leg chair pose. Really getting that stretch. Lifting that elbow up. Take 2 breaths. And when you're ready, coming back to center, we're going to hug in that leg, bring it in, give it a rock, and release it down. Coming up to the other one, hug the opposite leg in, give it a rock. We're going to cross it all the way over, nice and tight. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, take the hands to heart center, taking our opposite elbow, crossing it to the outside of the thigh. Take the gaze up. Keeping that elbow lifted. Imagine still turning your body where you're getting that nice detoxing twist. Take one more full cycle of breath here. And on that inhale, releasing, coming back to center. We're going to hug that knee into the chest. And on that exhale, release it down, give the knees a shake. All right, let's take the knees out nice and wide. But this time I want you to keep the feet tracked forward. So before we had heels in, toes out, we're going to keep the feet nice and forward. So nice wide stance here, keeping the feet toes down, nice and even. Bringing those arms up overhead. We're going to take the hands down by our side. So this one, I want you to just listen first. I'm going to show you how to do this one. We're going to take a little bit of a twist. So we're going to take our right hand, take it to the outside of our left thigh. And then we'll sweep the arm up overhead. So as we sweep the arm up, we are going to begin to dip, all right? So again, taking that right hand, take it over to the outside of the left thigh. Sweep the left hand up overhead. Gaze up towards that hand. So this is taking that stretch a little bit deeper than we have taken it before. Now, if you'd like to completely come down a little bit more, feel free to drop the elbow. Continue to come over. Now, this is going to be all of that lateral stretch here, all of that side body. Lifting up through your chest, and on that inhale, coming back up. Taking that hand down. We're going to release that right hand, take the left hand over to the outside of the right thigh, and again, sweeping that left arm up overhead. So if here is your max, feel free, stay right here. If you'd like to take it down a little bit deeper, again, feel free to make that stretch, that hand come over as you dip a little bit more into the center. Taking that gaze overhead. We're taking a nice deep stretch here. I surely can feel it. I know that you can. Continue to breathe. And come back to center. Release the hand. Go ahead and shake it out. Very nice. Take the hands out to a T. Shake it out. Move the shoulders. You got it. All right, we're going to take our hands over towards our left side. So take the hands over towards the left. Hold on to the back of the chair. Look behind you, lifting up through the chest. Continue to breathe. Unclench the jaw if you have it clenched. Keep looking behind you, maybe getting a little bit deeper. And on that exhale, come back to center. Again, give it a little shake. And over towards the right side. Again, holding on, look behind you. Continue to breathe. And release, come back to center, take the feet out in front. We're gonna take our foot and tap, tap, tap. Wake those feet up if they have fallen asleep. Tap, tap, tap. Hold on to the sides of the chair if you need it. If you'd like to make this about the core, feel free to let go, hands free, and tap. Imagine getting that core nice and tight as you lift up through the chest and tap, tap, tap. And release it down. We're going to sit up nice and tall. So take the feet flat onto the mat, sit up nice and tall, release the shoulders down. This one's going to be a little bit coordinated. So we're going to take our right foot, flex the toes back towards us, keeping a slight bend into the knee, and release it down. Take the left foot, flex the toes back, slight bend into the knee, and release it down. Taking the right up and lower it down. And the left and lower. Now let's see if we can incorporate the arms, and we're going to do a twist. So right foot up, left arm comes up, look right and lower. Left leg, right arm, look over. All right, can we do that? It's almost like a march, right? So march and march. And we got about 5 more on each side. Keep going. Imagine your body is twisting. So twist and twist. Keep going. I think I lost count. We can keep going. And let's say we got 2 more on each side. I know you got it. You're probably just getting a rhythm and you don't want to stop, right? All right, let's keep going. Last one on the left and lower. Down. Lower your body all the way down. Nice forward fold here. Allowing that chin to relax. Inhale out and exhale. Tuck the chin into the chest. We're going to take our arms, interlace our hands around our shoulders, allowing our shoulders to release down a little bit more, holding on to opposite elbows. Just letting our body surrender down, feeling that stretch along our back, allowing our head to release. And on your next exhale, lower your hands down towards your sides. Maybe taking those hands to the outsides of your feet. And when you're ready, we're going to slowly walk our hands up our legs until our hands come on our thighs. Sitting up nice and tall. Just taking a moment here. Letting our body and our breath come back. We're going to take that left leg, bring it in, hug the knee in. Maybe we reach down and we can grab our foot. If you can't grab your foot here, feel free to invite a strap around. You can hold on as well. So hold on wherever you are. Even taking your pant leg as well. You can always hold on to your pant leg. And then we'll begin to just straighten to your comfort level. Wherever you are, straighten it out. So again, you can hold on to both feet and just hold on here and straighten it out. Hold on to your strap, allowing that strap to be around and straighten out whatever you have. So even if here is your max, go ahead and bring it here. Flexing your toes back. Releasing your shoulders. And on that exhale, hug the knee back in towards the chest. Take the foot back in, hug it in. Give it a little rock. Now again, we're going to release, hold that foot. We're going to release that leg out again. So hold on, and you can stretch it out. So again, wherever you are, if you have your strap, I'll demonstrate here with the strap how that looks. So if you have your strap, you can take the foot around the arch of the foot and stretch it out. So you can stretch it out to your comfort level, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you don't have a strap, again, you can always hold on to the foot and extend it out wherever you are. Now, if you feel comfortable and you'd like to extend that foot off towards the side, you can always hold on to the same hand, same foot, and extend it off to the side, whatever feels comfortable to you. Opening up through that hip, begin to extend it out to the side. Again, if you have that strap, you can always hold on to the strap, take the strap in one hand, and bring it over to the side, wherever you are. And if you don't feel comfortable bringing it up, feel free to take it down and bring it off to the side. Same thing, we're still opening up that hip. So wherever you are. Keep a slight bend into the knee, lift up through the chest, and taking it back over to the center. And hugging it back in. Hug that knee in. Give it a little rock, maybe even taking that chin down towards the chest. And release it down. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So if you have your strap, towel, belt, anything that you have, scarf, you can also do that. So again, we're going to hug the knee in towards the chest. Give it a hug in. Taking our hand down towards the foot. Again, you can hold on to the foot with your hand or with the strap, whatever feels comfortable. You can take the strap as well. And then we're going to begin to extend it out. So you can extend it out using the strap. If that feels comfortable, you can still keep it down here with the strap. You can hold on with your foot and extend it out, whatever feels comfortable to you. And taking it back in. Give it a rock. And again, we're going to stretch it back out. So again, use your strap, use your props. That's what makes this practice great, using our props. So again, you can keep the foot nice and low. Whatever feels comfortable to you, you can bring it up high, whatever feels comfortable. This is your practice. That's the amazing part about it. It won't look the same on anyone else but you. And again, take the knee back in. We're going to stretch it out again. And now you can take it over to the side. So again, you can take it over with the strap. Taking it over to the side. You can take it up nice and high, wherever it feels comfortable to you. If you don't have a strap and you'd like to hold on with your foot, again, you can take it out. You can extend it over to the side, whatever feels comfortable to you. Again, we're still rooting down. We're holding on here. So wherever you are, holding on with the strap, holding on with your hand, wherever you are. Take 2 more breaths. And taking it back in. Hug the knee in towards your chest. On that exhale, we're going to release it down. Give those knees a shake. In and out. Whew, you made it. You made it. That was good. Nice stretch. All right, take the strap over to the side. I'm going to take those arms up overhead. Exhale, nice forward fold. So lift up through the chest. We're going to lean forward, forward fold. But this time, let's open up that back. So we're going to take our opposite hands to the outsides of our ankle. Stretching our back a little, just allowing our bodies to come down. Now you can hold on to whatever's comfortable. Feeling that stretch along your back. You can take the feet closer together if you'd like to extend that stretch. Imagine releasing the tension away from your neck and your shoulders, allowing your head to get soft. If you feel any tightness on your lower back, exhale, release that tension. Let your fingers get nice and soft. Just letting your body come down here. I'm going to take those hands, release them down towards the outside of the feet. Again, you can place your hands on blocks if your hands don't reach the earth. We're going to bring the earth up to us. Coming down even more. And on that next inhale, gently walk the hands up the legs until they come onto your thighs and you're sitting up in a nice, comfortable seat. Very nice. We're going to take our feet out nice and wide. So not even just to the leg of the chair. Take it out as wide as you can get it. We're going to turn our heels in and our toes out first. So lift your body up to where your hips are towards the front of the chair. So I want you to lift your body and just lift up through the chest. So heels in or toes are going to be out. Just allowing everything to just come up. And I'm going to readjust so that you can see me all the way. Nice and wide. So we want to open up those hips. And here might be where you want to stay, right? You feel enough resistance here. If you're feeling too much resistance, feel free to walk those feet back in, invite a small bend into the knee. All right, so wherever you are, just let your body relax. We're going to release that tension from our shoulders just by letting our hands come down off of the chair. So keeping that lift up into the chest. So just taking a moment, letting our hips, our legs, everything release down. Because when we first get into a posture and we begin to settle in, we don't realize that we're holding on. But on that exhale, just release, let everything go. Continue to breathe. Let your body get comfortable here in this position. We're bringing awareness to our legs to stay nice and strong. We're still keeping a slight bend into our knees. We're being active in our inner thighs and our hamstrings, our quads. Letting everything get nice and soft. And with that next exhale, we're then going to turn our toes forward. So turn your toes forward. You may need to readjust your feet. Those toes are going to be tracked forward now. Again, we're going to feel that sensation a little bit different within our inner thighs. Now, if you have a block handy, I invite you to go ahead and get your block. I want you to place it down into the center of your mat, the center of your body, the center of wherever you are. We're going to get a little bit more comfortable with stretching the inner portion of our legs. So on that inhale, we'll bring both arms up overhead. And on that exhale, we're going to bring our hands out to a star pose. It's just letting our hands and everything be nice and open to a T. Again, getting nice and comfortable here within our legs, wherever we are. On that exhale, we're going to take that right hand, take it down towards the block. If you have a stool or maybe another chair handy, you can have it here. We're going to take our hand and readjust wherever you need to. Take that arm up overhead. So we're going to feel this in that inner thigh, our shoulders, our chest, lifting up. If you can't quite look up at the ceiling, feel free to look off to the side, wherever you are. And on that exhale, come back to your star pose. Come back to that position. We're using that core to keep us up. Taking that left hand this time. We're going to take it down towards the block. Looking down, making sure it's still there. And again, turn that gaze up towards the ceiling. Again, if you can't quite bring the gaze up to the ceiling, take it right off to the side. We want to release any tension from our neck and our jaw. Continue to breathe. And on that inhale, coming back to our star pose. Very nice. We're going to heel toe those feet back towards the center. And if you have your block in the center, we're going to hold on to that block with our feet, keeping our hands out to a T. Just begin to sit up. So engage your core. We're going to hold on to that block. Maybe you can even tap it a little, just to know you're holding on to it. Maybe even zipping those knees up, allowing those knees to touch. Get it nice and strong in our arms. On that exhale, drop in the arms. We're going to readjust our body to where we're sitting on the chair a little bit more comfortably. Feel free to lean your body towards the back of your chair. So get nice and comfortable, lift up through the chest. We're just going to do something a little bit different today. So as you hold on with the feet, maybe you can lift the block up, maybe just in line with your knees, and lower back down. Again, you're engaging your core. Hold on to the chair if you need it. Gonna lift up and lower back down. Again, so keeping that foot on the block can keep the knees together. One more time, lift it up and lower back down. I want you to sit up nice and tall, bring the arms up overhead, still holding on to that block with your foot. Now, as you gaze forward, maybe engaging that core, keeping those knees together. Maybe you can lift that foot up, holding on. And on that exhale, lower down, lower the hands down. Breathe here. You are amazing. All right. Release the block away. Bring in the foot right underneath of the knees. Inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. Have the hands to touch. Tuck the thumbs under. Lift up towards the hands. Turn and gaze up towards your hands. Take 2 breaths here. And on that exhale, let your hands come down. Now, as we close out our practice today, you can stay in your chair, get nice and comfortable, maybe even taking those feet flat on the mat, allowing your shoulders to relax. Hands can come down onto your thighs. Or if you'd like to get really comfortable and come down onto the floor, you can take your feet and place them on the chair. So I'll show you that way as well. I'm going to turn my chair off to the side. You're going to have a seat on the floor if you'd like to join me there. We're going to come down onto our backs. So come down onto your back. I'm going to bring my mat just a little bit higher. Don't want to get stuff in my hair. And we're going to bring our feet onto the chair. So right underneath of your knees, readjust the chair wherever you need to, and just let your shoulders come down. So if you've opted to sit in the chair or to come and join me on the floor, we're going to take one hand and place it over our heart and one hand and place it over our belly, allowing ourselves to connect. As we begin to embrace this new year, we remember to love on ourselves. Because when we love on ourselves, we get to share that love. And it starts to be just given to others. Because we have to be loved first before we can share the love and share the energy. So I invite you to just release tension from your body, starting at the crown of your head, releasing the tension between your brows, unclenching your jaw, letting your tongue relax. On your exhale, let your shoulders soften. Fingertips are soft. Releasing any tension from your lower back. Letting your hips relax. And when you're ready, Just letting your body release it. Letting your toes get soft. Bringing that awareness to the breath. We inhale positivity. We exhale any doubt, fear. We inhale new beginnings. We exhale bad energy. We inhale encouragement. We exhale negativity. Continue to breathe here. I'm going to take another 2 breaths in silence. And as we bring awareness back to our body, wiggling our fingers and toes, inviting movement into our body. If you've joined me on the floor, we're going to slowly bring down one knee at a time to the same side, allowing our body to curl in, using that top hand to gently push ourselves back up to any comfortable seat. And together, no matter where you are, taking your hands to heart center. I want you to thank yourself for waking up, committing to you, being a part of this practice today. This is our first Saturday of the year. Only the second day and you're starting off right. Even if you don't do anything else for your day, you've checked off something. You've completed a task. And I want you to be proud of yourself for that. I thank you so much for allowing me to spend the first Saturday of the year with you. I'm so grateful for that. I want you to take this energy with you off the mat and share it with others because energy is infectious. I wish you a great, great weekend, a great rest of your year, and I will see you in the next class. Namaste. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I hope that you enjoyed it. I definitely did. We got Jackie in the house. Crystal, hey, welcome back, Crystal. Yay. All right, let's see who else we got. Okay, I know that we have Mommy and Vanessa. I hope you enjoyed it. Do we have Rhonda? Is that Rhonda? Hey. All right, this was great. I have already started doing my 2021 vision board. I completed it. I'm actually going to share that video probably tomorrow. So you'll see that video come out tomorrow. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Again, every first Saturday is chair yoga. We're going to do our flow again next Saturday. So I can't wait to see you next Saturday. 30-day yoga challenge is up. So feel free to go ahead and get that. Oh, you just ordered some merch. Oh, thank you. This is one of them as well. This is a merch. It's free shipping right now. So free shipping. That is on my website as well. Thank you so much, Vanessa. I appreciate you so much. I am just so full. I'm enjoying this year so far. We're going to have a great year. And even if the world, things are happening, you're still going to have a great year. And I actually talk about that in my vision board video. So I can't wait to share that with you. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Feel free to reach out. You can always reach out to me on social media, Tianna Christine. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great weekend. See you.